Hands in, fingers in, let's play a game called Factorio! Wait, what? Yes, I have been sleeping on this game. I don't know why. Probably because I am very busy in real life, but someone saw my Anno playthrough and he was like, man, you need to play Factorio. I'm like, what? Factorio? I looked into it, doesn't look appealing. I'm like, I don't know, man. He says, you have to play this. All right. So I started playing last week and I'm hooked. The factory grows is all I can say. So I decided to make this a project on my channel as well. To make it interesting for myself, I'm going to go for the Lazy Bastard achievement, and I'm also going to automate everything from the start. That's going to make it very hard for me because, again, I'm not experienced with the game. I'm only playing this for 1 week. So I am not an expert in my own game. I only made it to the blue sign specs yet, so there's still a lot to go on. I think I rebuilt like 3 or 4 factories from the start just to, get a feeling on how the game works. I also realized, this game is very popular. This is not by far a unique project or anything. It's just me exploring the game and making it harder on myself. So I do hope you enjoy my struggle to try to get this working. Also, during my play, I tend to explain quite a bit on what I'm doing. And why I do that is to kind of help new players or the people that are not familiar with this game to explain what I'm doing, so they have a feeling on what my thought process is. But also for the experts that somehow get to watch this, they can just correct me when my thought process is wrong. Again, I'm not an expert, so any help is appreciated. Just help me out here if you see that I'm doing stuff wrong. All right, so I can't wait to start. So without further ado, let's get building. So I'm going to play on a default mode. I'm not going to play with enemies just yet because I want to figure out all the stuff myself. The seed is the date today. It's the 1st of July 2020. And yeah, the rest I didn't change anything. So if you want to play along, set up that seed and let's go. This is the free play. Our task is to launch a rocket into space, and we need to research advanced technologies in order to unlock the rocket silo. Start small, work your way up with automation, and don't forget to protect yourself from the natives. We won't have natives in this game, but so for the lore freaks out there, we're stranded on a desperate planet. Our rocket ship fell down. You can't see that now. In the tutorial you will actually see a broken spaceship. Our goal is to get out of here. And all we need to do is build a rocket. So that's pretty much all the lore. Right, so let's go. If we look at the map, what I need, first of all, is some coal, some iron, and some stone. That's all around here. It's a bit far from the water. We can't do much about it. So we're giving a miner drill, a stone furnace, 1 wood, and 8 iron plates. So, again, it's truly lazy. I'm not even going to mine, so I'm going to build the burner, put it on the coal, and then get the furnace down. So this will hopefully get this to work. I can even start it up, so I don't have to mine a thing. All right, that's good. Right. Pick up the coal and put it back in. So all these actions I will eventually automate because I don't want to do them because I'm lazy, right? So now we just have to wait for some coal. All right, we picked up some coal. We're now over 200, which should be more than enough. Again, in the normal game, you can just pick up the coal and just, make it easier on yourself, but again, we're not doing the easy way. So we got some coal, and now we can finally get some iron, which we're also gonna need. So I thought about just starting on the side, I guess. Don't know why. So now we can enter the coal, and if I'm correct, the iron ore goes straight into the stone furnace. The stone furnace now actually acts as a chest. You could make a chest, but But that would be crafting yourself, and that's not what we're gonna do, right? So again, we're gonna wait. Okay, we have over 200 iron now. Iron plates, so that should be good for now. Let's pick everything back up. So what do we need? We do need power. And to have power, we need boiler, steam engine, and an offshore pump. For an offshore pump, we need electronics, and for electronics, we need copper cables. For copper cables, we need copper. So let's start with some copper as well. Copper is not close. Yeah, I decided to do a default game. The last game I play myself has rich resources and resources all over the place, but this default mode makes the game a little bit harder. And I would love to see how to get all the resources back to the main factory. I think that's cool gameplay, so I'm just gonna see how this goes. Let's start at the bottom and build some copper then. 99 should be good enough. And again, we wait. All right, now we got our copper. Let's pick these guys back up. I made one small mistake already. Well, it's not a huge deal, but I thought not to do anything. I need one small electric pole to transfer power, but I didn't. I started with one wood, but I used that to fire up the first engine. I should have started up with coal, but then again, I had to pick up coal, and now I have to chop a tree. So it's not a huge deal again. I just wanted to do... well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, let's go back to start up electricity. I think we can do that now. I think we have enough. We have 200 iron plate and almost 100 copper. That should be enough. Well, let's see. Now we have to build our first things. There's no way around it. Let's see where I want my power. I guess here is fine. Let's see. So to get power, we need a steam engine, and again, these are the only things that we build. The convenient thing about this game is if I craft now an offshore pump, he will himself build the iron gear wheels. He will himself build the electric circuits and the pipe needed to make the offshore pump. In the lazy game, you have to do that all yourself. You have to assemble this all, because this is already, I think it's already 5 builds. But before we have the assembler, we have to do it ourselves. So let's build one offshore pump. And here you can see it's all building itself. So that's already 8 crafts. But we got the offshore pump, which we need. So let's place it here. All right. So this gives us water. Yay. Now we also need a boiler, otherwise we're not getting far. However, the boiler needs the stone furnace. And I hope I don't need the furnace anymore. Don't think I will, but let's start with the steam engine first. So again, he's going to craft all this stuff by himself. So there we go. That's again. Now I have 22 builds. We can just simply not prevent that. So the water goes in the steam engine. Oh, we need the boiler first. Okay, I'm just gonna assume that we are done with the stone furnace for now, and you have enough for the assembler. Oh wait, I think I'm going to do it a little bit different. Because what we need is one lab. We can build one. There's no way around it. Let's build that first. It's a lot of crafts, but we need the assembly. We need assembly science first, so we have to wait for that. If you do things correctly, you can get to 103. And from then on, we will not craft another thing. We also need 10 science packs. Fuel the lab. Let's set that up. And let's just build it here, doesn't matter yet. All right. Got the steam engine, but we still need the boiler. Yeah, we have more than enough reagents. So let's queue up the boiler as well. And that will use that furnace. And all we need is one electric pole. There we go. Got the electric pole. Let's start with the boiler first. And again, already we misplaced the lab. There you go. That's how good I am. All right. So the water comes in from that side or that side, but this is fine. And move the lab. Doesn't cost a thing, so it doesn't matter. And the steam goes in there. Now we have more than enough coal to fuel this stuff, so let's do that as well. So now we should have electricity. We need one electric pole to start that up. And now we can place the lab. And we can put in 10 science packs. So how this game works is you have science. You have all these technologies, which is, you have quite a bit. And to research, you need science packs. So you start with red science packs, then you get green. I'm currently in my own playthrough, I'm at blue, so I started in the tier 3. But it goes all the way up to tier 6, I think. I think there are 6 different ones. And that's all you need to build a rocket. So, easy, right? Automation, let's start that research. All right, we're on the right track right now. So that will be the last thing we build is the assembler. And then from then on, I'm gonna start. Now, what I see already is that we need, of course, a new furnace because we use this one. But we don't have any rocks yet. Apparently, I forgot that, and we're not going to do that ourselves because hey, we're lazy. So I'm going to have to go back, put the burner drill down. We can actually assemble an iron chest. That's going to be the first step. So now my next goal is to automate everything as much as possible. And it's gonna take a while. So I mean automation is also meaning to put stuff in the assembler is something that I also want to automate. But before I can do that, we need to set up a lot of stuff. So I want to minimize the amount of times that I put coal into a machine and stuff like that. So that's going to be very interesting. I'm also going to aim to automate everything before I do the next research. So yeah, that's I think very cool. So I'll see how that works. And yeah, yay for science. Almost done. We're gonna run into some logistic nightmares, that's for sure. That's for sure. There we go, we got our first research done. So that's nice. Now we can finally build our assembler, and this is gonna be the last thing we ever built. So again, normally you can just run around and you can build all these things while running around. You can place them and it goes pretty fast. But not this time. Not for me. 103 is the minimum you can do. Let's place it down. It needs power, but we have power. So now we can put stuff. Instead of just running around doing it ourselves, we have to go through this assembling machine. This is our new friend. Say hello to my new friend. All right. to make sure that I'm not gonna build anything, I'm gonna do one more thing. Go to the settings, controls, and now I am going to set the crafting to not set. So we'll never accidentally build something, right? It doesn't work right anymore. Cool. 103 is where we're gonna stick. So let's see what we want. We want a new furnace, and for a new furnace we need yes, we need a burner mining drill for stone, because hey, getting the stone ourselves, not what we want. So for that I want an iron chest, and we can assemble that. Everything you can make yourself you can assemble, so let's just put in the iron plates. Kind of want to split them. Let's do that. I'm not sure if you can pick up one at a time. I haven't figured that out. So, well, that's 5. That's more than enough. Great. So let's get to the stone. And luckily, it's not. It's far away. I can't wait. This game is so great. Why is it so great? It looks like crap. Well, it reminds me a lot of Stardew Valley. In Stardew Valley, if you ever played it, it's a great game. Of course you have your farm and you have your villagers, and that's all kind of stuff. You could go to a mine, and that's all great. That's very cool. But one of the things that I really liked about Stardew as well was like you could automate your sprinklers. You could have some little automation, some stuff that goes from one thing directly to the other, and it's very limited. But I kind of like to automize as much as I could in Stardew Valley, so that the next day, Stardew Valley works in days. The next day you would have all the time to do other stuff. So I kind of like that aspect of it, even though it's very, very limited. That's basically where this game starts, and it's only that, and it's only production, and it's gonna go. Well, you're gonna see how crazy this can get if you don't know about the game. So yeah, let's start on the side and put down a chest. And again, we have now to put in the coal, which is something that we're going to prevent in the future. But we'll have to think about how we're going to do that. To do that, what we need is inserters. And inserters need iron plates and iron gear wheels. So that's the first step. And then we need a lot of transport belts as well. So what we want to do first is get the coal. Let's think this through. How this guy works. Let's think. Let's see if I'm on the right track. To get this working, we need a driller here to get the coal. Then we need a driller here. Get the iron. But it's 2 drillers we need. And then we need to connect it all the way over here. No, we can work with the we're gonna work with the power cables. We're gonna get the power from here to there. That's better. So we're gonna make small electric poles. Problem there is we need some wood, and the only way to get wood is to chop trees. Not really a way around it yet. This is the thing, right? I could just start making electronic circuits, start with copper cables, but then I'm doing all the stuff, and I wanna automate it, right? Automate the automation. That's the goal. So I could bring the power over here and start a production line here, so that I don't have to run that far. I think that's the best option to start. Trees are going to be in the way for now. We're not going to chop them because we're lazy. So yeah, that's to give you an idea on what I want with this in this game. So it's going to be quite a bit of back and forth, but I guess to limit that, at least get electricity over here. We bring the lab over here, we bring the assembler over here, and then, we got the stone here, we got the iron ore, we got the coal, so then we can start some small factory here. So what do we do need? That do means we have to chop some wood. Wait, that stuff work. We could also bring belts over, but then we have to... What's more lazy? Something to think about. What is more lazy? I don't know. I think it's both hard work. I haven't really thought this through, as you can see. But I honestly believe that chopping wood is more work. But the problem is we need to do that anyway until can build the other... Which science is that? You can build other electric poles, but that's... You can't do that before... Automation 2, that's also very important, but it already needs the green... the logistics science pack, so... Which is the one that gives me better... electricity? I think it's a bit off. There we go. It needs already the green, so we cannot do that. I think it's a little bit of effort at the start, but in the end it will pay us back. Because then we don't have to run back and forth the whole time. Yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense, so we can clear a bit of wood. Ah, this feels dirty. I'm gonna be sweaty and all. But how many would we need? Stuff to see. And it clears some space, so it's not a bad thing at all. Okay, it's pretty strong though. Okay, I think we're gonna have enough wood after this. Because he can just carry all these machines like it's nothing. Alright, let's see. I think you should have quite a bit of stone already. That should be more than enough for now. Alright, let's pick him back up. Can we start on something already? I don't know. Let's put all this in the assembler. First have to make copper. All right. Now some electricity poles. Yeah, that's more than enough for now. Okay. Let's bring the poles down. I think it automates if you... We did more work! There we go. Alright, this should do. And we forgot to bring the lab. The walk of shame. It has begun, the walk of shame. I'm obviously not going to restart if I make a mistake. I mean, what's the fun in that? It's not a mistake. It just takes time. Time is money. In the end, the machine will be glorious. That's the idea. No, I want you there. Okay, so we brought them here, so the walk is a little bit shorter. Now we want more burner mining drills, and for that we need the stone. We got the burners, so we're gonna craft some burners. Furnaces, I must be correct in my words. Alright. And now we're going to build gears. Getting low on copper already. On iron plates. So yeah, it's gonna take a while to set up, but once we are set up. The factory grows. Yeah. Okay, and for burners we need burner mining drills. We need. I think we have everything. A few more plates, iron gear, and some stone furnaces. I wanna keep a few furnaces. 1, 2. We got some boxes though, so we can start mining some stuff. It's already gone. It's already gone. So what we need is we'd set this up that they feed on each other. We only have to load one. That would be nice. Then I don't need the inserters yet. I think you have to pick them up anyway at the start, right? Yes, I am overthinking this. I'm fully aware, but that's what I do. Let's start with this. So this will feed on each other. Well, they have to be in a loop to make this work anyway. So if I ever put on iron one, it will not work. I always wonder whatever happens if you have, like, it now has coal and iron. So what if I now already put this here? Does it already result in copper plates? That would be nice. Because is it now first gonna get all the iron ore out of? Is it gonna be 3 iron ore and 1 fuel? Something I'm interested in. Doesn't seem to bring in any fuel. So I guess it picks the one that it has the most of. Is that how it works? Because this has most coal. Oh, I need inserters because this is just too much work. He's not getting coal. Okay, that's good to know. This now, however, is bringing out iron and it doesn't go in there, so this now already stops. Yeah, we should start some inserters. But before that we need some iron plates. So I'm gonna set up for iron plates. Yeah, he is now getting coal. Oh, it does work. Alright. You're jam now, though. So, whatever. I'm gonna place these down. That these are now automated. And then we're gonna wait. This is it for the first episode. So the next step is to try to automate this. So we need the inserters. We need transport belts. But to do that we need a lot of plates. So we're gonna wait until we have some iron plates to work with. I can't wait to continue this. So let me know if you enjoy this. Let me know if there's anything specific you want to see. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below. Leave a like if you enjoyed. And I hope to see you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye bye.